Hey guys, how's it going? My name is kingxavid. Welcome back to what I believe is the fifth and final episode of The Wolf Among Us. This has been such a wonderful series, and now we have finally got to the crooked man who's supposedly behind all of this, Cry Wolf. It's called Cry Wolf. Very interesting.
I mean, your eyes and the teeth. You're not really supposed to do that, are you?
I'm a wolf. I killed one of their guys
Not if I can avoid
because
it.
they tried to fuck me and I fucked them back.
No.
Holly's sister,
Lily.
Lily.
I just don't know what Bigby's doing. If he cares about it. If he even gives a shit.
I told her
That's
I
why
do
you
care.
can't tell me anything. It's the ribbon, isn't it?
So she's also involved in
We're
this
destroying the tree.
because she was
No!
with the crooked man. You
What
have.
monsters are you? What horrible, evil, villainous, warped monsters are you?
You have ruined everything I
You're
had.
not really gonna send me to the farm, are you?
Look, maybe a few will get sent up, but you're my friend, Colin. I wouldn't do that to you.
I just would get you some glamour instead.
Oh God, Bigby!
This time was no joke. Eat as many metal shellings as you see fit, but take just one more silver round near your heart, and the only place I'll be visiting you is the morgue.
Bigby, wait. When you get the crooked man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial.
Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff?
Alive.
We have a great deal to discuss.
Right away, it starts with the intro. I like it. Cry Wolf.
You've come a long way. You must be tired.
I'll tell you what I am. Savage.
And if my envoys are correct, you haven't had a lot of rest recently. Please, Sheriff, relax for a moment, will you?
Bill
Do you
Bellingham.
want a drink? Something to eat? Vivian makes a very nice, it's elegant. Really a carpaccio.
I'll have a drink
It's lobster.
with the enemy.
Sirloin.
Got a scotch?
Only Tennessee whiskey, unfortunately. What do you think you're doing?
He's gonna.
Mr. Wolf is our guest, and I have every intention
Yeah.
of cooperating. So don't waste the silver. Sit down, Jersey. Well, Sheriff, for the sake of transparency, why don't you tell us why you're here? It would help settle everyone's nerves, I think.
Let's not say anything right now.
Going to make me guess, are you? Very well. The recent murders that have gotten such attention as of late, I don't relish telling you that they were perpetrated by an employee of mine. It's a very unfortunate bit of business, but I promise you that the matter will be dealt with internally. I
Hire
just
an
want to say
employee.
you
Dude,
should-
hire an employee to fix your eye. Left eye, is it? Yeah. And then to get your nose straight. That you should do instead of doing all these wrongdoings.
For you, and to assure you that it's over with. You really don't need to worry yourself further.
An unfortunate bit of business. You're gonna tell me right now who killed him.
He is
Sheriff,
not.
I have complete respect for you and your job. I hope you know that. But I simply can't divulge that information. You really shouldn't worry yourself. As I said, I've got this under control.
No, I'm gonna deal with it right now.
Yeah, right. What do you think this is? Some kind of negotiation? The man said he'd take care of it. So why don't you take the hint and get out?
Tweedledee, please.
Let's not hit him here in
I'm already
the crooked
pissed
man's
off.
lair.
You don't want to make it worse.
I'm a guest.
Oh, I think I do. I'd love a good reason to put a bullet between your eyes.
Haven't you
after
tried?
What you did.
Didn't you get the opportunity, dude?
I was hoping it wouldn't come to this, but in the interest of preserving our alliance, if you have to know, it was Georgie. However, like I said, I'll be handling the matter if you don't mind.
Georgie.
You got what you wanted, so just
Sit down now.
Yeah, I killed him, so what? You should have just kept your nose where it fucking belonged.
Georgie.
I don't care where we are. Or I'm late.
Look, the
I was
fact
gonna
is,
punch him, but I was late.
George here misinterpreted one of my instructions.
Misinterpreted?
And I want to make things right. So, let's work something out.
What's there to work out? I'm protected, aren't I?
Your protection has limits, and I think you've far exceeded yours. That you could murder someone in cold blood like that.
You fucking asked me to do this.
And
You
then
told me
attempt to
kill
blame
him.
me for it. You will be
What is
silent
happening?
while we discuss what to do with you.
This is right bollocks, this. You're just gonna let him do this?
So what do you say, Sheriff? Can we discuss terms? You can have Georgie. Consider it a gift, ensuring our continued cooperation.
What the hell?
Take this fucker. Take
What?
all of them.
Nerissa?
I didn't fucking
don't
start
make
this.
any trouble, Georgie.
Are you seriously throwing me under the fucking carriage
I thought you
after
were trying to
everything I've
help
done
me.
for you?
All right, let's talk.
You can't just hand me over. What the fuck is this shit? You said you'd cover for us.
For minor infractions, not murder.
Just go with him, Georgie. You're gonna sink us all.
What's wrong with you people? You're really gonna sell him out just like
You
that?
think I give a fuck if I'm the one?
Wait, that's
Who
not
the
Nerissa.
shit do you think you fuckers
surrender.
are?
Get the fuck
out of
I do apologize, Sheriff, but I think it's best if you leave now.
There's no way I'm going with him.
It's the other
You
guy.
kidding me?
Things are about to get unpleasant, and I would rather you weren't here to watch.
You can go join that whore at the bottom of the lake for all I give a shit. But he's not taking me anywhere. I'll roll over on the lot of you before I let that shit happen.
What are you saying?
Yeah, what the fuck? You're gonna make sure we all go down this shitter with you?
I told you.
Let's take
Get
what
the
we can.
fuck away from me. He's the one you fucking want.
This could have gone so well. But you just had to complicate things. To speak the truth, I've never been a very good mediator. Why negotiate when you can just decide?
What? She just lives
Did
in the
I miss
mirror?
anything good? Well, look at you all fixed up.
No, that's trickery. Behind my back, bastards. Ah, that bastard. What's his name, Jersey?
Over here.
No.
You're done, Wolf.
Come on, we're pretty much done here.
This guy. No.
I'd like to say it was nice knowing you, but I'll be glad to see your insides turned out.
Not so soon. Yes. You kill your own men. Georgie. Bye-bye. You're gonna die, right?
This way.
Can I also go with them? Hit him, yeah, why wait? Run to the portal or whatever that is. Yes, 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 yes! Fucking hell, we're talking now.
Oh, shit!
I know.
Who are you? Wait, hold on a second. I can't remember Narissa's face for some reasons. Is that Narissa or is that somebody else? Because I need to know right now. I'm getting really confused. Let me just look it up. So she has long hair, right? Is this I can't really, you know, process things right now. No, she has a flower on her head. And this woman does not. I don't think it's Narissa. Fuck you. Big bad wolf is here. No. My goodness. It's not a sports car, for God's sake. This is awesome. Oh my god. This just went to a whole new level, man. Yes, this one? Right, yeah.
Fuck! What was that?
What else? Oh, Crooked Man was in the other car.
Take him off!
I can't!
What is this timer at the bottom of the screen? What happened? Why are they coming back?
Are you sure?
Do it!
You cannot.
He's not moving.
Keep going!
Could I have not moved? The chase is over, right?
Come on.
Right. Fuck it.
Why would you bring him here? He's not safe here, is he? The Crooked Man was also to be, you know, caught or whatever. Both back in his lair and also in the car.
Come on. We can't stay here.
Hang on. I need a minute.
Okay. How did this happen? Can you stand up? It's okay. Take your time. Slowly.
It's no fucking use. No way I'm walking out of here. Well, it won't be your fault. It'll all land on me in the end. Oh, fuck.
Here. It's gonna be okay. We'll get you fixed up. Maybe Swinehart.
Swinehart don't give a... Shit. Hello, Bigby. I hoped you'd come to your senses. Crooked Man's the one you want. Because you're too much of an idiot to see that. Or maybe you just like me too much to let me go.
You're also a murderer, dude. I get your point, though.
Please, Sheriff. Haven't you done enough?
Vivian, you're Vivian.
He's dying.
Vivian, you don't know what you're doing.
I'm trying to help you here.
You can't seriously want to protect this guy. You know what he did.
I'm not going anywhere. It isn't his fault.
He's a murderer. Faith and Lily, he's the reason they're dead.
Look, I know he made a few mistakes. We all have.
What?
He made sure they couldn't talk with those damn ribbons, and then he killed them. You're wearing one yourself. Doesn't that bother you even a little, knowing that man murdered...
Of course it does. Those girls...
So it's all my fucking fault then?
I
You
didn't mean...
fucking... You're gonna throw me to the fucking wolf too? You know I didn't have a goddamn choice. What the fuck? I did what I had to! You can't fucking blame me for that.
Look,
Sometimes you just have to do what you're told. Then it comes back to bite you in the ass because some good-for-nothing crooked bastard decides you're not worth shit anymore.
Bullshit. Don't give me that bullshit. You're responsible.
Like hell I am. Look, Faith and the others tried to pull a run on us. And as you can imagine, the crooked man wasn't too thrilled. But of course, the big boss didn't want to get his fucking hands dirty. So he told me to take care of it. You think I don't know what that means? Either I do what he says or I'm the one getting dealt with. So I fucking killed him. And I'd do it again. Because it's not my fault. The crooked man gave the order. He told me to kill them. And then he fucking sold me out. The both of you can go rot in hell.
You're still the one who pulled the trigger. Nobody held your hand and made you go through with it.
Fine. Believe what you want. I can tell you've made up your mind. Doesn't matter if it's fucking true or not. Go ahead and kill me then. But it won't bring back Lily or Faith. It won't free your friend Nerissa. And I'm just the sap taking the fall for the whole thing.
Be your friend Nerissa?
It must be so easy being you. Just come in here and blame me for all this shit. Job's done, right? George is the bad guy. It's all his fucking fault. But what was I supposed to do?
Come with me.
What it's like.
We can get you to Dr. Swinehart.
How could you know? At the end of the day, you're just like him. Coming here, talking about options. Like it was that simple.
You could have done anything else. You could have let them go. You could have freed Faith and Lily from those fucking ribbons instead of murdering them.
You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. If I freed them... What would you have me do? Kill her?
Georgie, don't.
It was them or Vivian. So you tell me, if freeing Lily meant she had to die...
What does she mean to you?
Do you still think I had a fucking choice?
What are you doing?
I told you. You don't know the fuck about anything.
What are you talking about?
This is the original. The girl with the ribbon. I'm sure you've heard the stories. Couldn't take it off, couldn't talk about it. She used her little purple ribbon to make more of them. To keep our girls quiet. To ensure absolute discretion.
You promised you wouldn't.
All that magic is connected to this little thing. You remove hers, and the spell's broken. They're all free. But you know what happens to her? The same thing that happened to Faith. So don't you come in here and tell me I fucked up.
What the hell, Georgie? We were supposed to look out for each other. I trusted you.
You can't fucking blame me. You're not innocent here either.
I know that. But did it have to be like this?
Wait, those were your ribbons? You're in on this? I thought you cared about them.
I do. Of course I do. You have to understand, nobody was supposed to die. When we built this place, it was just a stupid idea. A gimmick. Discretion is our guarantee. That's how it started anyway. This was supposed to be our place. We were gonna be in charge for once, and nobody would try to control us or use us. That was the point.
But you would do it.
The man showed up and everything just turned to shit.
So, do you get it now? Why I couldn't just...
So you made this
You
shithole
still
yourself.
think it's so fucking simple, then you do it. Go right
Or
ahead.
you got yourself in the shithole all
Kill
by
her then.
yourselves.
What are you doing?
Break the spell. Save the fucking day.
Stop it!
I told you, sometimes all your options are shit. What the fuck are you supposed to do then?
We'll find another way. She doesn't have to die. Maybe the witches
Don't talk
can...
about me like I'm not even here. Please. You think this is hard for you? My life is such a fucking burden on your conscience. Don't I get a say? It's my life. Like it was either of yours to give up in the first place.
I wasn't really...
Just shut up.
You're right. It's your life.
I know what I've done.
Wait.
I'm sick of everyone thinking that they can just do what they want with my life. I thought it would be different here. But it's all the fucking same.
Vivian, I didn't mean...
Do you think I wanted to be this person? What I did to Faith and Lily? To all of them.
Vivian,
What are you gonna do?
Every day I have to look Gwen and Hans in the eye and pretend I don't care. I have to forget what I've done to them, what I took away from them. I look at Nerissa and I hate myself.
Vivian.
I can't pretend anymore.
What are you doing?
Vivian, don't. Vivian, no! Fuck! No, 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 no! Why'd you have to do that, Vivian? Vivian!
So it's not about really, cutting somebody's throat with an axe or something. You just break their ribbon, untie their ribbon, and they die like this. Ah.
Shit! Vivian, I didn't fucking mean it. I was just...
Let's get you Dr. Swinehart.
Oh, fuck!
Get up. Get up!
Don't think so, Bigby.
Dude, your intestines are
I'm
coming
gonna
out.
die here. I think we both know that. Just make sure you give the crooked man the same treatment when you find him. Really fuck him up for me, alright?
Now you're making me regret
both of
coming
us.
after you and not going after the
You
bastard.
know the bastard deserves it.
He's gonna have it worse. Don't worry.
Good. Old foundry by the river, alright? Shepherd Metalworks. He'll be there. Fucking asshole. You wanna finish me off now? Or do you plan to kick me around a little first? Rip my limbs off one by one? That's what you wanna do, right? Well, whatever it is, just get it over with.
That's not who I am.
Sure it's not. No more games, alright? We both know how this ends. Just make it quick.
She's in agony.
I know what I
What do
did.
I do?
Let's not draw this out.
All right, Georgie.
So long, my friend. Two more deaths on me. What is new? Man, I have destroyed this place and the people here. I really have. Turn the lights off for good. I should have gone after the crooked man, I think now. But then everybody would have attacked me, all his defenders and all. Shepherd Metalworks. Is that the card?
Still warm. He's here, all right.
Anything else to examine? No.
Of course.
Is it a metal door? Never mind, I can do whatever I want. It's a solid door, my goodness. Look at that thickness of it. I hope it's not hollow on the inside just. This is a... what? The best safety device is a careful dropper. What are you doing here?
Bigby Wolf.
Bloody. I'm just gonna call you Bloody.
Bad wolf.
Where are you, Bloody? Can I go up the... no?
You used to be something.
That's no. Faith? Who took these photos?
They used to fear you. They'd hide anywhere their small shivering bodies would fit.
What is there to examine about the wheel? Should I go this way? This is rather odd because I don't know where I'm supposed to go, but then I kind of figure it out. It's obvious at the same time. What are you doing here?
Silver.
The big bad wolf.
That's why making silver bullets.
It's about time.
What are you, dude? You can teleport and all.
I had to take care of some things first.
Little errand boy. That's nice.
Ah, Bigby. I see you made it here in one piece. I do apologize, but I have some business to attend to. I leave you in the capable hands of my associate. Come find me when you finish, dear.
Don't worry. This won't take long.
Get out of my way now. Don't make this worse.
Aw, he doesn't want to play.
I'm sure you'll persuade him.
Wow, what a man. Stealing punches while my back is turned.
That's what you did to me 5 seconds ago.
Fight proper?
My mother? You dare mention my mother. That's what you do, run away. Yeah, keep running, keep running, keep running. That was quick. Am I dodging or not?
Where are you? Come out and face me!
Look to the opposite side. Yeah, disgusting. Filth. You are mirrors and everything. I have a feeling I'm not gonna do well against this person. Whatever he is. Okay, now it's Wolf versus Mad Witch Woman. You're ugly, your teeth are so ugly, man. A lot of ugliness. My god, it's difficult. Oh no. They are manhandling. Fucking hell, dude. Rip all of her cells apart. That's the one running away. No? What am I gonna do? Scared now, are you? Goodbye. Your name is Bloody Mary. You don't even shed blood. You're just mirrors, man. Motherfucker. Out for good. That's who I really am. Fantastic. Just giving me, chills, man. Or maybe it's the AC, I don't know. But that was some crazy motherfucking action, man.
Hello, Bigby. You look tired.
Give me one good reason not to rip you apart right now.
This
Silver bullet.
gun holds 6 rounds of specially designed silver bullets. Now, I may not be the best shot, but I can guarantee that at least one bolt will... I won't miss next time. Before you do anything with me, I thought I should point out a few things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want.
Snow's not here. You're dealing with me now.
That may be true, but I'd advise against defying your new boss, at least for the time being. You will bring me back alive. Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community. And I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial. Can we at least agree on that? I will have a trial. Are we clear?
You need to tell me right now. We're not going anywhere until I get some answers from you.
If you want answers, you're going to have to cooperate with me. Look, there's
You're
no
the one
reason for
stepping
us to
back.
be at each other's throats here.
That's funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand. I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf. I didn't kill those women. And I think you know that.
You sent your
All I'm
men
asking
to
for
kill
is a
those women.
chance to explain my side of the story.
Maybe you didn't carry it out. But I don't think Georgie was lying when he said you ordered their deaths.
Georgie would have said anything to save himself. We both know that. I'm a businessman, not a killer.
There's still a lot you have to answer for.
And I will, as long as you agree to my terms. Because I'm not saying another word until I'm brought before the community. I don't mean to belabor the point, but just so we're clear, if you change your mind and decide to do something stupid, you won't get your answers. But you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White.
That's true.
And the rest of this
That's what I'm
miserable
thinking.
Town. You're often reckless, and I worry you're not thinking of the... Let me ask you an honest question. What do you really care about here? Where this case is concerned, I mean. Do you really want the truth? Or do you just want to look like the hero? Because those are two very different things.
I got nothing for you.
Smart, I'll admit that. So what I just don't understand is why you're here. I mean, you want to catch your killer, right? Georgie. He's dead, isn't he? My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
You really think I'm that stupid?
I understand you have an obligation to bring me in, but you can brighten up a little. It's over. So, shall we get going? I'd rather not dawdle.
Don't play any tricks on me. I will take you alive.
Seeing Miss White again.
All right, let's go. Hand over the gun.
I think I'd rather hold on to it, if you don't mind. What do you say? Hey! I'm sure Miss White will be pleased. Such a reliable pup. I understand why she'd want to keep you around.
I can hit you alright, right? So long as you don't die.
You're under arrest. You'll be given a trial in front of your peers.
Chose to spare the crooked man.
And your punishment will follow.
Because we need answers from him. I'm not only respecting Snow's decisions, but I'm also trying to, like, that's the best possible outcome. We need answers. We'll get answers, hopefully.
I know. But we have to do something. Are you fucking kidding me?
When is this thing happening?
Are we sure he's coming?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to...
It was just that easy. After all this happened.
The crooked man.
Thank God.
Motherfucker.
Are you okay? It's been hours. We were worried you'd run into some trouble. At the crooked man's place.
It's nothing. I'm fine.
I guess you've been worse.
Just been
you
few
did
scratches.
well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know...
Didn't kill the crooked man.
I'm just glad you made it back in one piece.
Really? Or are you glad
Time you showed
the
up.
crooked
Now
man
throw
is
this
in one
asshole
piece?
down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You killed Lily!
She was my sister.
What do you have to say for
Where the
yourself?
fuck do you get
Those
off?
poor
You
girls.
think you have the right
And
to
what
just
about
do this
Faith?
to
What could
people?
they have
You're a
done to
fucking
deserve
crook!
This. You should be ashamed.
Shithole.
Everyone, can I have your attention?
Bluebeard. I
Thank
want
you
to
all
see
for
how
coming
he's.
here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The Crooked Man is charged with the murder
As
of
I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porgy who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie?
I don't mean to interrupt you, Miss White, but I thought it would be unwise to proceed with such faulty information.
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister? Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is that rotten scoundrel now?
Is he still out there?
I sincerely hope not.
Well, where is he?
Miss White won't be
Sheriff?
happy.
Allow me. Justice has already been dispatched. Bigby executed him.
He's... what?
Dead. So you see, the culprit has been punished. There's no
That
need
doesn't
for
change
this.
anything. We'll deal with it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
I
And
was
I
told
don't...
I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the charges.
What other charges?
Let her finish. Then you can have your say.
Got it?
If you insist.
You are charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf.
Twice.
A misunderstanding.
Aiding and
More than
providing
twice.
monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts. Now, is there anything you would like to say?
Where is Green, by the way?
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit! Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade. We know you're involved.
Come on, it's obvious.
And there's all the other crap he's done.
Everyone just shut up for a minute. You wanted a chance to talk? Well, go ahead.
What?
We all know he's guilty. What the fuck does he need to speak for?
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government and, most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where it
ground.
fucking belongs.
That's
So
right.
let's get
But
on
we
with it
promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself, and I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to let
is
him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly.
It's
no
a
more
process.
snap judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
I'm impressed, no?
This is ridiculous.
You have the floor.
Thank you, Miss White.
Let's see
You've
what
all
he has
met
to say.
Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you
jeez.
gonna get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
Tell
This
the
is such
fucking
bullshit.
truth for
He's
once.
always been a bit of a powder keg. It was only a matter of time before something like this happened.
Georgie seemed pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the matter.
He clearly misunderstood my intention.
Really?
I would never authorize such an act.
Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby. When you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
You weren't being helpful. You were trying to set me up. Your people tried to kill me.
They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. Loyal to the end. They do it because they want to protect me, as I've protected them. You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you? You'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent man, just to save someone.
What's he talking about?
Yeah, right. They don't do it because they want to protect you. You intimidate people, use scare tactics. They're afraid if they don't follow orders, they'll end up dead.
Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that, hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
What about Lily? She wasn't free. She wasn't given a choice. Do you really think she wanted... that any of those girls wanted their lives like that?
I'm sorry, Holly. I'm sorry that your sister asked me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my better judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah, that's what you did to us. How you kept us all in line.
You forget it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant. When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
Yes, but...
Wasn't I?
You're the fucking problem here, not us.
Really? What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that matters, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back, and in turn we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself. And what did they do?
They burned my tree to ashes.
What?
So she's gaining...
Down?
Oh my god. I mean, he's gaining the crowd's, you know? The crowd's starting to believe him.
See? Why would you do that?
Necessary.
There's more to this than they're saying, okay? It was necessary to keep this town safe. Greenleaf was using her magic to help Crane and the Crooked Man.
What choice did I have?
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with a Crooked Man.
I should have killed him.
Made some mistakes.
I should have killed him.
Made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And that may not always be clear right away. But I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection.
Because it's difficult, isn't it? Managing an entire town like this.
But I can promise to always have your best interests at heart.
Like you did with her?
You can't justify, I mean, you can't just, you know, make everybody happy at the same time. Especially when everybody has like their own, you know, different kinds of like truths and facts and stuff like that. So, you know, they'll want to believe a certain, you know, version of the truth. But if there's like 10 people with 10 different versions and they keep clashing, it's just going to be a mess, isn't it?
Now, but we'll do better at protecting you from people like him.
The Crooked Man's been exploiting you, exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength.
He took Faith and Lily from us. And while we can never get them back, we can certainly punish who's responsible.
Don't stand up for him.
They're right.
Okay.
You're all still afraid of him.
Stand up
even
for us.
now.
Good. Bluebeard isn't stand up for him though.
But
I'm pretty
you
sure.
needn't be. His contamination of this town is over.
No.
And those girls will have their justice.
Auntie Greenleaf, just 2 seconds ago you were like opposite.
Very good, very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the...
Georgie was working for you. Bigby got a confession.
A confession that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke. Especially given Bigby's history.
What are you talking about?
What about your history?
Snow?
And what about your history? All you've done to this fucking town.
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this. I just
Of
need...
course it's right. This man tormented all of you for profit. Georgie
Let me
killed
just
him.
make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Of course.
What's your
Where are you going with
No
this?
evidence, is that it?
Well, by that logic, Miss White should be on trial for Tweedledum's murder, since you know Bigby works for her.
That's...
He killed a man.
That don't make him a murderer.
Doesn't it?
Doesn't it? What the fuck, man?
Bigby and I have already discussed his behavior that night. We're handling it
Now, where
internally.
have I heard that before? How about the way he treated poor Tweedledee when he was in your custody?
That was
He
justified.
was beaten to
Yeah.
mashed apples while under your watch.
Under my watch.
That was under Crane's watch, but that was justified.
Right. Did you think we'd all just let that go?
You can't be serious.
He was a suspect, and I needed answers.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection.
Kidnapping is also a charge on you, right?
Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for
This
mine.
is completely different.
I
We all...
did not order those two girls dead. It simply never happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own crimes.
This isn't right.
Oh, please.
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
Listen, I
The
know...
laws apply when we need them to.
Bluebeard,
My
please.
god.
What's that supposed to mean?
I mean, a certain level of privilege should be afforded to
To who?
This is how it's always been.
We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more? Who was there while they idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny? Without me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction? Who will dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens? Who will protect you from the big bad wolf? Who will be the...
Bigby! Miss White!
Nerissa!
Excuse me, dear.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your breath, little one?
Why is he afraid?
I'd like to... I need to say something.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
No.
She has something to say, and
You
we're
say it,
gonna
yeah.
listen. Go right ahead.
You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know
shut up. You enslaved us for years.
There we
Let
go.
us hear stories about what you do. Told...
Oh, the main ribbon person's ribbon is gone. So like all the charm, you know, like all the ribbons have stopped working. Now she can say whatever she wants. Evidence. Is that what you wanted, you know, Mr. Crane? I mean, Mr. like Crooked Man? There you go.
us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
How are you?
I found Vivian's body. Did you kill her? Did he?
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
Be quiet.
We need to establish some order here.
No.
Vivian wanted you freed from the ribbons. She took her own life.
I'm sorry, I don't think
Nerissa! My name is Nerissa.
It's okay, my dear. It's going to be just...
He ordered them dead. This fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lily are dead because of you. The only two people who ever gave a damn about me. And now I can finally say, you're an asshole. And I hope you rot at the bottom of the witching well for what you did.
We know what happened.
He made Georgie do it. It was always him. Georgie would have never done anything without
You're
his
winning
say-so.
the crowd, it seems.
Ever.
You're going to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
Now that the ribbons don't walk.
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Good enough for me.
What are you doing? Why are you in this game?
That's it, right?
Calm down the witching well.
Nah, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next. So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat. This is how you want to repay all I've done for you?
What, you take 2 people's lives away and now you want mercy?
You know we can't let you go free after this.
Wait!
You're done talking, crooked man. You had your chance.
Well done, then.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's
I
not
assure
good
you.
enough.
Maybe
There will
she
be
has
more
a point.
if he isn't
Hasn't
stopped.
there been enough bloodshed?
So we get rid of him.
Dangerous.
Get him out of here.
We can send him
Everyone,
away.
listen up! Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment. So I think
This is going nowhere.
Shut up, listen.
Someone needs to make a decision.
Who?
I hope you aren't suggesting yourself.
Why not?
What about a vote?
What do you think this is?
Everyone, calm down.
We should have a vote. Make it democratic.
Do you really think that's going to work?
He's right. Nobody can agree on anything.
Yeah.
What about Bigby?
What about him?
He was appointed. He's the only official representative, really. He should be the judge.
That makes sense to me.
I guess it does.
Okay.
Fine.
Are you sure? This isn't how
It's what the people want, Miss White.
The fuck?
Okay, Mr. Wolf, it's your call.
Snow.
Kill
Just
him.
do
Witching
what
well.
you think is right.
Witching well. Witching well. Don't think twice. Witching well. Witching well. Crooked man, fucked up mind.
Do what you think is right.
Teach him a fucking lesson.
No.
He has to
We
die.
can lock him
Just
away.
fucking get rid of him.
Not this way.
So he's gonna get himself killed, basically.
There you are. I hope you all remember this moment. Think of me when you try to sleep.
Finish it, Sheriff.
Please.
Finish
we
it.
can.
You know, just between us, I was gonna let you live. But now...
You're going to miss me.
No, I won't.
Oh my god!
Just like those other girls you've killed. Goodbye. It's over. And I've had it my way. All the way through. Until the end. God damn it, we've done it.
For Lily. And Faith.
Is afraid of the big bad wolf. You should be.
Yes. Another one of us to erase from the books.
It had to be, man. The choices I've made may not be justified to everybody. So long as it justifies itself to... justifies... my grammar is so bad.
Hey, Sheriff.
Flycatcher?
You gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay. Great.
What about the D's and Dums?
This fucking line.
Hans. Jackie. I don't know your names. Tom.
Oh, Mr. Wolf, Flycatcher left his keys.
Can we talk?
Listen, Snow.
I don't think.
Can we talk? I wanted to...
I'm
Busy.
sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this. We'll talk later, okay?
Good morning, Miss White.
You're late.
What role does Bluebeard play in all of this? He seemed like a character who would do something more than he did.
Someone's gonna see you, Colin.
Is he going on his own? He's disappointed in me?
I'm going. Jesus.
You can get glamour instead.
We only have like 5 minutes.
You don't have
Then
money to
carry
pay
me
for
for
it.
fuck's sake. I don't give a shit. You forgot these.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Morning, Sheriff. Nice fucking day.
Don't I have some money to give you?
Shit. Just go grab that, would you? Sorry about all this. I tried to help. Just why the hell did she have to send me and me boy away, huh? You promised me I'll get another chance, but Miss White said I had to go up to the damn farm anyway.
Wait, Sheriff Bigby, I have something.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Poor old man and his son.
Can you give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so if you could bring it to her?
Yeah, sure.
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best. It's a willow beetle. That's a big one. They're cool, because when they're little, they have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
I'm sure she'll love it.
She said it was pretty.
We're about ready to head out.
What's it like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope not.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore. I'm sorry, TJ, but look on the bright side, okay? There's plenty of space to run around, and a nice river nearby, so you can swim all you want.
Even in daytime?
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't have to worry about the Monday seeing you. It'll be
That's the
nice.
point of the farm.
Come on. It won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
No. Some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves, so you wouldn't know, would you?
We're all set.
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
Goodbye,
Bye,
TJ.
Au revoir.
Hey, Bigby! Where's your friend, Colin? Where's the fucking pig?
Must be missing.
I don't know.
He left.
Yeah, must have run off. Bullshit!
Saying goodbye?
There is a... Why are you still wearing the ribbon? Just for fashion purposes? Good. Man, I did not expect this game to turn out like this, man.
Hi.
You're still wearing that thing.
Oh. Yeah. I guess I am.
Fond of it?
It's not easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be able to. It's just...
You need to let that go. How are you gonna move on if...
Bigby, I know you're trying to help, but this is just something I need to do on my own.
Okay.
Listen, I came here because I have to tell you something.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily. I'm not sure where to start. Faith, Lily, and I, we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the Crooked Man's allies. If he found out...
That's how it all began.
I had no choice. You have to understand. You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place. Can you imagine the lengths they go just to silence someone who had physical evidence?
What did you do?
Marissa, what did you do?
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the Crooked Man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us. I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
You were just trying to protect them.
Yeah. Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the Crooked Man. But then... Oh, God.
You got a cigarette now?
I don't know what happened, but that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait, so Georgie told you all this? Not the Crooked Man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the Crooked Man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
So you think that makes it okay to lie?
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after... that night, after Faith. I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment.
So Georgie could
I
have
did
killed...
the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
You?
So that we could get things started?
I walked her over here, and I left her. Just hoping that maybe if I couldn't save them...
The piece of fabric?
That piece of fabric
was
I
yours?
found near there. That was you?
Yeah. I cut my leg trying to get over the fence.
So you started all this?
I just...
Pointed
you in the right direction.
I kind of get
People
it.
like us get forgotten all the time. The Crooked Man was counting on that. When we suffer, we do it in silence. And the world likes it that way. We just... fade. Like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith. Or Lily. Nobody cares about us. Not really.
I'm sorry, Narissa. I'm sorry that's what it took to get me to pay attention.
It'll be different now.
Yes.
You'll make things right. You and Snow.
Thank you for having faith.
Seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her, or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I know it might feel
I'm a
that way,
wolf.
but they need you, Bigby. Both of you.
You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other, and look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days.
Look, Bigby. After everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened.
I want to
listened
believe that.
when no one else would. You protected your friends, no matter the cost. And you brought justice to this town. Finally. Because you brought the Crooked Man in, everyone saw who he really was.
But he might not have really
So
ordered
from
those
where I'm
murders, you know?
standing, you did the right thing. You've been given this job for a reason.
I mean, it doesn't really change much. I just wouldn't have ripped his head apart just... Because I don't know, man. He had a point. I feel very different, man. After every, like, scene and every conversation, I'm feeling a lot, like, different. And I'm not sure if I did the right thing after all. Because there was Georgie, there was the Crooked Man himself who had some really valid points, you know? Like, I mean, Bigby Wolf has also done some really violent things and he gets to get away because he's a sheriff. And then, you know, here comes Nerissa with all her points and stuff. That Georgie was the one who, you know, did those things on his own. To, you know, cover up or whatever.
And I left fate at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the Crooked Man, it was you.
You've changed this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you.
That's true. Nerissa, it was good to see you.
You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
That's what Faith told me.
I need to tell you something. I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me. You like my ribbon? Do you like it?
Faith wore one too. Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little
Did
Mermaid.
Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about Faith?
He said he wanted to run more tests. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Hold on a second. What are you telling me throughout all this? Because those tests never came back, right? What?
I'll see you around, Wolf.
Nerissa is Faith, but what? Dude, I'm confused. What the hell was that? But I went after her. I don't know how that changes anything because the game is supposedly over, right? What did you do to Georgie? 68% of the people killed Georgie. Good. Because you had to end his suffering, right? As quickly as possible. Did you give him a trial? Yes, back alive. Punish the Crooked Man. Only 14% ripped his head off. TJ skipped. Of course, you have to accept. Stayed silent. Yes, I was not sure what to say really. The options weren't so convincing. What happens now? Special stats. You lied to him about seeing Butcher. Yeah, basically all bad choices you can make I've made. Deceased. You ripped his head off. Dumb is deceased. Faith. That was not anything I could do about. Georgie, you smashed up his place. Holly, you pretended to be the woodsman while she passed out. To say good things, of course. Bring the Crooked Man back alive. Tiny Tim, you left him behind. How could I have done things differently? You slapped him during an interrogation. You glassed the woodsman. Yeah, then I have never seen him after that, ever since. Is that it? Is that the Wolf Among Us? Dude, to get to the Crooked Man, like there was so much hype, like there was so much curiosity and so much everything that, you know, who's this man gonna be? How is he gonna defend himself? And you know, his stalwarts and everything, which were there, to be honest. Bloody Mary was quite the stalwart, but it just took me like 15 minutes of a fight to, you know, deal with her. But then I had to turn into my real wolf self, you know, which was crazy because I don't think I didn't expect that was gonna happen, right? So man, it was really exciting, and I kind of really am surprised to see the way things have gone. But the ending isn't satisfactory still, because it makes me regret a lot of things. Number one, I don't think I should have ripped his head apart at the witching well, and now I kind of regret throwing him at the well altogether. Maybe Auntie Greenleaf had a point. What do I know? Right? But I don't know, man. This guy, we just know way too little about the Crooked Man. I've just seen him across like, what, 2 episodes? And then that's it. I don't even know anything about him, really. And I just, you know, threw him in the well because Nerissa came in and said so. But she did want to set things right? And she did want justice to be brought upon. And she did really want the town to be back to normal, where oh, you have books? I actually will pick up one of these. You know, let me just take a quick screenshot of this, because I want to pick up, if not all of these, at least one of these and start reading, you know, because really enticing. I've really gone into the fabled world or whatever. I'm pretty sure that's it, right? Yeah. So we have finished playing The Wolf Among Us, and I've already shared all of my thoughts and feelings. Acha, one last thing I want to talk about. Nerissa is Faith. Nerissa is Faith's sister. They act the same, they feel the same. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, what about it? If you know anything about it as a viewer, just let me know in the comments. If you think it's gonna be a spoiler or something, then maybe don't. But otherwise, if it's something I should have like figured out on my own, then let me know in the comments. Or if it's like a theory that you need to think on yourself, you know, before the next game comes out, let me know right in the comments, because I am really interested to figure out what happens. I mean, what's the story with Nerissa, because she's been a really vital character in the game, you know. Also, I'm really excited for the next game to come out, Wolf Among Us 2 in 2024, which is next year. I'm finally going to be playing one of the latest games on my channel, which I hope will help me grow my channel a little bit. We'll get some new eyeballs to roll in and whatever, right? Well, that's it. The Wolf Among Us is done. What game am I going to play next? I'm not quite sure. But I'll let you know. If you don't already follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and join my Discord, you know, Instagram is the best place to, you know, keep a track on what I'm doing, because I share a lot of stories and everything about my life and my YouTube life as well. And Discord, you can just chat with me anytime you want, as long as I'm awake and not sleeping, right? Well, that is going to be doing it for the Wolf Among Us series. It's been my honor, privilege, and I've enjoyed it so much playing this game. It comes to an end, so I have to say goodbye to Big B Wolf. I'm gonna miss this theme song, I'm gonna miss the characters, I'm gonna miss everything about this. Alright, I'm just like, you know, elongating the outro. That's gonna be doing it for this episode. Guys, thank you so very much for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure to smack the like button, subscribe if you will. We got more game series coming on really soon. I just don't know what games we're gonna play yet. Anyways, that's gonna be doing it for now. Thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna see you later. Bye.